Hi! Today I'll be showing you the timer node. Now the timer node has two different variants, so I'll show them to you right now. Now the first variant of the timer node you can actually find in Flow, and then in here at the very bottom we'll have seconds timer. Now this seconds timer here is a very simple node that has a float input here where we can type in an amount of seconds. So for example, if we type in 10, then this is 10 seconds. So if I pull out this on update node here, it's going to pulse every 10 seconds, which we can see here by recording the time value. So it's going to go from 2757 up by exactly 10 seconds. Now the seconds timer also has an updating user field here that if I, for example, hook it up to this global here, let's do a write to it. If I write to that, it'll now specifically only ever pulse for my user. Now, if you were to instead derive this field here with the local user, it would pulse every 10 seconds for every single person in the world. Now we'll just get rid of this, and there we go. So the next type of timer that we have is the updates timer. Now currently, updates are basically synonymous in here with frames in Resonite. So if we look here, you'll see that my frame count currently is about 88 FPS. If I change the interval here to 88, and then hook this into the right here, this is going to now start updating about once a second, because I am running at 88 frames per second. Now, if someone was updating this who had a frame rate of 44 frames per second, this would update every 2 seconds instead. The same as if someone had twice my frame rate, this would be updating twice as fast, so every half second. This is how you can limit things based off of your frame rate. To, for example, have it so that it updates every second frame. So instead of updating every frame, this only updates every second frame, or every third frame, every fifth frame, every 10th frame. This can be useful when you want to have something that updates in semi-real time, but not exactly in actual real time, which can be more efficient in some use cases. Now, just like the seconds timer, it also has a slot for a user where you can just fill in your own user by writing it, driving it, or just dragging an existing user value onto it. And then it'll only update for that specific user. Now, I do hope that this helps you in whatever you're wanting to make, and I hope you have a nice day. Leave any suggestions below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.